Welcome back to the Future of Agriculture podcast, AI promise and crop production reality. I'm glad you're here. Today's headline sounds like a prank, but it's not. The UK is set to harvest rice this October 2025. I did a double take too. No artificial intelligence involved in this milestone, by the way. And that's part of why it's interesting. Before we talk about tech, a quick note on the UK rice. With the warming climate, rice could become more than a curiosity crop for Britain. It might be a long-term strategic option. And let's be honest, if chicken tikka masala is widely embraced alongside with fish and chips, then rice on Britain's soil doesn't feel so far-fetched anymore. Now picture Cambridgeshire. That's where this story sits. Rice was planted by Dr. Nadine Mitschunas in 4 mini paddy fields, dug and flooded on a farm owned by Sarah and Craig Taylor, just a few miles north of Ely, amazing city. 9 varieties are on the test, lines with origin stretching from Brazil and Colombia to Italy and the Philippines. We tend to think of rice as strictly tropical, but the crop has range. It can grow in cooler climates, apparently even in the UK and not just in the far south. Alright, let's pivot to the question I always ask on this show. Where does AI actually work in rice today? Not in theory, not in a demo, but in ways that consistently create value. There are 2 clear wins right now. Win number 1: post-harvest grading and quality control. This is a solid, bankable success for computer vision. What works? Vision models that classify grain defects, broken kernels, chalkiness and foreign matter, and flag anomalies in storage conditions when paired with simple sensors for moisture and temperature. In practice, this looks like a camera box plus a computer vision model, that estimates defect rates per sample and auto-reports against contract specifications. Why it works? Well, there are 3 clear reasons. Reason number 1: cost and simplicity. The hardware is modest, the workflow is straightforward, and the playbook is easy to explain. Reason number 2: controlled environment. Consistent lighting, known backgrounds, and stable distances keep accuracy high and variance low. And the reason number 3 is clear commercial value. Buyers and sellers already speak the language of specs, and computer vision adds speed and consistency. As usual, quality control is where vision shines. If it rolls down a line, fruit, vegetable, seeds, seaweed, computer vision can probably help keep the spec honest. Win number 2: genomic selection in breeding. This is the quiet powerhouse of machine learning in rice. What works here? Machine learning models trained on genotype-phenotype data help select parents and lines, stack target traits, and shave time of breeding cycles. The economics compound is simple. Every season you pick better. You set up the next season to be better too. Who benefits now? It's national breeding programs and private breeders. Farmers actually don't see the win directly in the smartphone app, not yet, but they feel it downstream as improved varieties, resilience, and stability hit the market. And that's the honest state of play. So what about the in-field phenotyping everyone talks about? The answer is yes, but first, not at big scale yet. Second, smartphone quality and consistency still gate what's possible farmer to farmer. Third point, lighting, occlusion, and growth stage variation remain tough. And finally, connectivity plus calibration. They are still problems, not afterthoughts. And maybe you can ask, what about generative AI? Today it's excellent for education, knowledge sharing, SOP drafting, and what if brainstorming. It helps you learn faster and document better. But on the field edge, where decisions hit money, generative AI isn't replacing good measurements, calibration, or agronomic thresholds, at least not yet. So just to recap, post-harvest computer vision for grading is a win. Affordable, accurate, aligned with contracts. Second, genomic selection in breeding is a big, wide win, compounding improvements season after season. Third, field phenotyping is promising, but the scaling pain is real. Progress is incremental, not magical. Finally, generative AI is useful as a thinking and writing partner, limited as a primary decision tool in the field today. Fine, back to Britain, paddies. So whether or not UK rice becomes a staple, it's a powerful signal. Cropping systems are shifting. Breeding will follow. And QC tools, quality control tools, a humble camera box and classifier will be the first to pay their way. I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried vision-based grain grading? Are you working with genomic selection in rice or other crops? And if you are anywhere near the UK trials this season, what are you seeing on the ground? Please tag me in your field notes, responses, photos, or questions. And if there is enough interest, we will dig deeper into this topic. Thank you so much for your attention today, and speak to you next Wednesday.